They all gon' come beside it. A comedy making us laugh, it's fun. Dr. J House call #1. We in the building. Connecticut, China show, that's on my children. And when you think of something like this, I wanna feel it. The mind of a genius. You haven't saw it, but I seen it. Had Cam singing, I really mean it. I do. Set my valves off for the stoop. Married to the game, just not the same game as you. They say I'm playing it cool. Cause I ain't going off that. Sticking to the script, right? And I ain't going off that. If we must do, I'm baking them like a soft batch. All the crimes I committed, and I ain't have remorse yet. Yeah, it's on in 9/11. Don't care what you're doing at 7. Lock in, 9 p.m. with your Martini beverage. 92.9 FM, that's for me. That other station, that's them. They ain't got the streets, they ain't got Lottie and J House call. That's a doctor in the mist, no hop in the ditch. Seen power when there's a proctor in the mix. So platform the snitch, I watch you in the pit. Swear, you don't think it's like soccer when I kick.
What's the 411? Dr. J House call.
What's up, yo? It's your favorite Miss Lottie Dottie. She likes
Yeah. New London, stand up. We out here. Boston in the house, but y'all don't know.
Yeah, what's up, what's up, what's up? Another Thursday.
Gotta tune
We
in.
in the building. We in the
Thursdays,
building. Dr. J House call on the mic for you. I got some special guests for you tonight. You know what I mean? We got some good people in the house tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got, what you call yourself now?
Terrible. Look,
You know what I'm
terrible,
saying?
y'all.
I keep
It's your
getting it
girl
messed up.
Salago. It's your girl Salago coming at you.
Okay.
Y'all know me from the Unsexed podcast. If you don't know, you better like, follow, and subscribe.
Okay. And we got a new addition to the radio station over here. We got Nurse L. She's in the building. She's a, you know.
Nurse
Hello. Good evening, everyone.
Hey,
Yes.
Glad to be here. Thank you for
My
having
girl
me.
so low key. She's so low key with it. She got the hat with the brim with the down. She's laughing.
Listen, we up in the building tonight. It's Thursday. You know, the weekend's about to come. You know, we up in here trying to, you know, today's a special day. You know?
Amen.
Today's a real special day.
Amen.
For all those 90s babies, today is a real special day. You know? We ain't gonna touch too much on that, but today's a real special day. You know? Today's the anniversary of Biggie Smalls passing away, man.
Hey, big up to Big, y'all.
You know what I mean? Like, that was... I knew the crazy thing about this. I want to talk about this just a little bit, just touch on this. I mean, I could do a whole show on this, but we're not gonna go here. But listen, I could go on the whole thing about this. But I kind of like knew when he did that video with Puffy in the boat and the Benz going backwards and all that crazy stuff. When they spent $1 million on the video, I was like, this dude's getting too big, man.
Yeah, but never too big. Like
Never
Big
too
was
big, but just-
Big was big.
But
though.
never too big, and I was like, damn, these dudes is making too much money. Something's gonna happen.
It's filthy, disgusting.
And it was just disgusting money. Like, I mean, you in this big yacht on the water, you know what I mean? And then you going through New York and Cali and everything backwards in the drop top Benz and everything crazy. It was just crazy for them, man. They was making a lot of money back then. Same thing with Tupac, man. Tupac, you know, he died unexpectedly too. I mean, stuff happened to him.
R.I.P.
So
to Pac.
there was just two iconic people that died too early, you know. And I feel like if they would have still been alive today, I mean, they would have been making so much money and just it'd have been so crazy that it was just, you know, just something to do, you know.
Y'all feel like the hip hop game would have been taken in a whole different direction if Pac and Big were still here though? Like, so like when mumble rap first came out, what was it, like 10 years ago, something like that? I remember like, yo, I love Future now. Like, and I give Future all the props. Like, he's an incredible artist. But I remember when Future first came out even, I was stuck on stupid. I was like, yo, this ninja's over here rapping in cursive. What did he say?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the mumble rap was crazy. I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan.
That's why I just do straight 90s. When I come on my show, man, I just do straight 90s. 90s music, that's all we do. Old school R&B, old school rap. That's it. So if you got anything that you want to hear, I got my DJ's better than yours, man. I got DJ Breakdown here in the back. I got Breakdown here in the back, man.
Shout out to the DJ.
Shout out to DJ Breakdown, man.
Breakdown.
Back in effect,
Here
man.
to break it down for y'all.
Always breaking it down, you know. You know, keep it real on the mics, on the wheels and steel, man. We need some of them old school guys on the reel and steel.
Yo, but for real, I feel like a lot of DJs will claim to be like, yo, I know the old school, but it's like, yo, but do you really though? Because I know, like, for me, my catalog is incredible. Like, my old school catalog, it goes deep. Like, deeper than goes deep. It goes deep. And not every DJ is capable of that. Look, I'm already starting early. I'm sorry, y'all.
All right, here we go. Now she's on my earphones and everything.
Oh, snap, y'all.
I'm cutting in and out. Keep your feet back.
Saliva to the building.
Keep your feet back. You know what I mean? So we got our special guest in the house today. We got Nurse L. You know, she's doing what she's doing over there. You know, coming in from Cranston,
Rhode Island.
So, listen, tell us a little bit about yourself. You know, you've been around. You know a little bit about this. Know a little bit about that. You know, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, a lot of life experiences. We go way back.
Yeah.
From Rhode Island. If you're from Rhode Island, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Very small state. Italian, a lot of Italians.
Italiano. A lot of pasta.
A lot of pasta, a lot of pizza.
Shout out to Little Italy. Oh my God.
Gravy,
You know what I'm saying?
You know, if Sunday gravy. Sunday gravy. If you ever want to have like good Italian food, call me.
I'm calling.
So we doing house calls. You know Dr. J does house calls.
Hey.
You know what I mean? That's why they call me Dr. J House Call. You know, we make house calls. We can definitely make a house call on Sunday to come over there
I want
and
that
get some of
Sunday
that
gravy.
gravy.
I'll have like, you know, when I cook on Sundays, I get like the Luther going, or I put like Frank Sinatra on the radio. Live out and cook and
All right.
break bread and we have fun and we talk with our hands and we do
Okay.
all that stuff.
Like y'all from Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Okay.
And people say, oh, you have an accent. You sound like you're from New York. I'm like, no, I'm from Rhode Island. And they're like, oh, Long Island. No, Rhode Island. So it's a very, I got like a hybrid accent. It's a very unique area.
It's the odds for me. The odds. Like Salago on the radio, but like the Marcella. I'd be like, where the R just disappeared. We just odd it out. But I'll tell you what, when you talk about food though, like the food is real. If you've never had a stuffy in your life, you've never been to Rhode Island because oh my God.
I eat 3 of those a week.
3 of those a week.
3 of those a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm coming over.
Yeah. We go to the hill, we get our prosciutto. We get
Not the prosciutto, but prosciutto.
our gabagool.
Wait a minute, say that one more time. Like, yo, what?
The gabagool.
The gabagool.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
About to learn
Yeah, we do all
something.
that. All that.
Okay.
Yes.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's like really, deep in my daily stuff is.
I know we were chopping it up beforehand.
It's all about food.
All
We're
about
fat
food.
kids. We said we were fat kids from the get-go. I was like, listen, they call me Snacks McGee in the streets, okay? I'm all about that
Food,
snack life.
food unites people. It makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Love. So that's
So listen, we got
So it's cool.
we got tonight, right?
Uh-oh.
We got, you know what I mean? We got a little bit of dangerousness tonight. This is straight dangerous. So
Hey yo, is that bum juice soup?
no, this
Hey,
ain't.
you was killing the
no,
bum juice
listen,
last week. Wait.
This ain't bum juice. This right here is straight Cavassier.
Oh.
Come on, the air.
No, Cavassier. That's what I call it. Cavassier. You know what I mean? That's what they call that right there. So, listen, we're gonna talk about this week. When we got a lot to talk about. We're gonna talk about red flags. You know, we're gonna talk about those red flags that everybody's coming up with. You know, that comes up with in everybody's inboxes and stuff like this. And we're just gonna talk about red flags. You know, so red flags today is basically talking about what makes a person. What makes it a red flag for you? So, I mean, we got the call lines opening up 860-351-7439. If you want to call in, we're taking phone calls. You know, if you want to call in, talk about it. You want to talk about your red flag. We're taking requests. We're doing a little bit of everything. So, anybody want to call in 860-351-7439. We're gonna talk about those red flags. So, but let's get into the red flags. What do you Salago, what do you think? I mean, what's your number one red flag when it comes to you?
I would have to say a dude that's got like kids And when I always ask the question, like, so, okay, I don't mind. Like, so for me, I'm 36 years old and I don't have children. I want kids, but I don't have kids. And I feel like at my age, I've come to acknowledge and accept the fact that most men my age and older that I want to date, they have kids. But my number one question is always, what is your relationship like with your children's mother? And if I get any kind of hesitation, if it's well, she's crazy. Nah, nope. And then I think that what stands neck and neck with that, and shout out to Summertime.25 on IG. Disrespectful to your mother, like, absolutely not. I think that those two stand neck and neck. So if you don't have a good relationship with your children's mother, to me that speaks volumes. And I really don't care about the history, the past, like whatever happened, boo. There has to be shared accountability and responsibility.
Yeah.
So when you come at me and you're like, oh well, she's crazy, what did you do to make her crazy?
Right.
What did you do to make her crazy? Because I'm sure she wouldn't like that off rip. You know what I'm saying? Like any man worth an ounce would have ran from a crazy chick off rip. So it's like,
I don't know. I like crazy.
I bet you do.
I like a little crazy.
Chaos.
I need a little chaos in my life.
No,
You know what I mean?
I don't want it.
I like
I
crazy.
don't want it. I look at 36
You
at
know.
the tender age of 36. I look for peace. I want peace.
Listen, I like
I want
crazy.
peace and sex. That's what I want. I want peace and mind-blowing orgasms, and that's all I want in life. You give me a kid too, I'm cool with that. Like we can work with that. But chaos, I don't want it. I don't want chaos. And there it is.
And that's that with that. Nursel, I know you know, living up in Cranston, you know, Rhode Island, you know, tell me about a red flag. What's your number one red flag for you?
So, to piggyback on the Rhode Island thing, Rhode Island's really small. Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
So, you know, you get with someone and it's like, oh, is that so-and-so's cousin? And you're like, yeah, why? And you're like, oh, and then it's like, so you really have to be careful because everybody knows everybody. And so that's definitely an issue in Cranston, for anywhere really. I mean, it is what it is, but that's definitely a problem.
Okay.
Reputation and who you know.
So cousins and
The red
uncles
flag
and
spread.
uncles and aunts and
Well,
yeah, your
I mean,
cousin. Yo, ain't you what's the name's cousin?
Lord.
Listen back.
Depending on who it is, you might be like, no relation.
Yeah.
And like you said,
No
you
relation.
know how they treat their
mothers.
and their ex, how they speak about their ex-wives or their ex-girlfriends or ex-boyfriends, like whatever, speaks volumes on how somebody's character is. You know how it ended.
That's huge. I think that's huge. I feel like for me, when I go on a date and I listen to a man, and I mean, Lord knows you can get with a man who will literally sit here, or even a woman, and they will bash their exes. They did this and they did that and they did this and they're this type of person and woo. Like, I don't want to hear all that noise. I don't want to hear that. Because if this don't work out, what you gonna tell people about me?
Right.
Like, you gonna tell people what a demon I was? You gonna tell people what kind of demon you were? You gonna tell people about what you did, how you messed that up, how you faltered, and you totally flipped the script? Where did you drop the ball?
Right.
Because it couldn't have been just that.
So what I'm going to elaborate on that. So from a man's point of view, a red flag when coming to a woman. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like this. A red flag for a woman is, for me, is one that doesn't have a job.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a red flag for me.
Right.
Or you're between jobs, or you've had a lot of jobs and stuff like that. That's a red flag for me. Because stability is everything for me. And if you don't have any stability, that's a red flag for me. You know what I mean? Another red flag is 4 different baby daddies. 2 or 3 or 4 different baby daddies. That's a red flag for me.
But can I ask how many baby mamas you got?
I got 2.
You still in the red? You're not.
No, I got 6.
Nah, you still in the green zone. You good? 2 baby mamas. That's not bad. That's not red zone.
You know what I'm saying? So, listen, but that's what I'm saying. So when you got 4 baby daddies, and your 4 baby daddies don't work a lick and never worked a job at all, and they in the streets, That's a red flag for me.
Red flag. I would absolutely red flag that.
Right.
And
I would absolutely red flag that.
Norcel, I know you was talking the other day. We was talking about these red flags, and you had a red flag.
All red flags?
Yeah, you got a few of those.
Listen,
So
I've had red flags, I've had big flags, I've had large red flags, I've had little red flags.
Have you ever had on rose glasses? Those so they all just look like regular flags.
So that's, like, that goes a little bit deeper. That's the problem when you're a good person. You tend to overlook those red flags because if you've been through, for example, I've been through some traumatic situations with somebody, and that person was a giant red flag. I overlooked that because we went through a traumatic experience together.
Okay.
Because trauma bonds you, and now I'm trauma bonded, right? With
Girl,
that person.
talk about the trauma bonds. Let's go.
trauma.
Trauma bonded.
Okay.
It's a thing.
So-
It's so real.
Yes.
Okay, so the red flag to this person was basically everything.
Legit everything.
Okay.
Okay?
Everything's a red flag?
Just mannerisms.
Okay.
You know, you're gonna call me, you don't call me. You set up a vacation, you cancel the vacation. Make up, I mean, when I tell you it was this ongoing saga, and it was like, and I see it on like TikTok and stuff. I'm scrolling like all between like, you know, here's 3 reasons that to take off if we're seeing each other or we're talking to each other, and you do one of these 2 things, just leave. Like I don't want, and it's like it's all relatable. Everybody's going through the same saga with people. And it's like, what is wrong with society? Why do we have all these red flags to begin with? What's the deeper root? What's the reason why women feel that men, you know, are wishy-washy, or, you know, they're giving me mixed signals? Like, you know, what is with all this? It's not just me that goes through it.
No, of course
it's
not.
everybody.
Yeah,
But
of
it
course
shouldn't be that way, because it wasn't. I feel like it wasn't like this 30 years ago, or was it? I don't know. I wasn't in the dating scene 30 years
That
ago,
part.
so I don't
That
know.
part.
But it's just, it's crazy. There's just so much to unpack with red flags. You know, it's like, where do you even begin?
So when we talk about, so like, you can even like take it like this. So I'm gonna literally take it back to like trauma bonding. We can talk about bonding, period. It is science. So when you look at human beings as a whole, okay, just a human being, and what it means as just an individual. We are social creatures, okay? Like we are programmed, like scientifically, genealogically, we are programmed to be social beings. Everybody wants a person. And I don't care who you are, what you say, you lying to your damn self if you say, I don't need nobody. You are wired. It is science, okay? Like, don't argue with me, argue with science, and good luck with that. But we are wired to want somebody, to want a significant other. So whether it's through trauma bonding, whether it's through super toxic sex, because that's just how you bond too, and really needing to rely on each other because that's where you connect. We all need to connect to somebody at some point.
Somewhere.
Now, I think as we grow and we come into adulthood, especially like for me in my 30s, yo, I want somebody that it's more than just, I don't want a trauma bond no more. I don't want a trauma bond no more. I don't want that. Like, yo, give me something real. Give me something real. Like, yo, if you come with your BS, like, yo, that's cool. I got mine too. And it's not about tolerating anybody's BS. It's not, to me, that's not what it's about. And I feel like a lot of people get into tolerance. Like, you just tolerate somebody for the sake of that. I understand, I want a child, but I don't want a child with just anybody. So
Okay.
I'm definitely keeping your stilo. How do you move? What kind of work ethic do you have? What kind of person are you as an individual? Like, are you a good person? Are you a good person?
So
Go ahead.
So let me ask you something. So I'm gonna ask you this: is this a red flag? Okay. Your man that you're just seeing, he pulls up in his baby mama car. Is that a red flag?
Yep.
Huge.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, wait a minute.
Is that a red flag?
Does he have his own car?
No, but what if he just pulls up? He has his own car, but maybe his car was in the shop. Maybe his car was in the shop and he pulls up in the baby mama
Okay, well
car.
then they should give him a loaner.
Is that a red flag?
Yeah.
Why didn't you ask me to use my car?
Right. Where am I?
What if
in
y'all
that
just
equation?
started talking? Y'all just started talking. Is that a red flag?
You better come with a damn good explanation. Like, so for me, like, if we just started talking, I shouldn't know that that's your baby mom's car. But if it's a situation like you said, you're in Rhode Island, so it's a small community, you know this, that, and the third. No, I don't like it.
Right?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I was married. I have an ex-husband.
Yeah.
We co-parent.
Yeah.
We don't always get along, but if he needed my car, yeah, sure. Like, use my car, whatever. Like, that's fine.
All right.
But if he told you that he was taking your car to go on a date, like,
Well, if he's going to pick up honeys, no, you're not picking up honeys in my car. So, absolutely not.
right,
Right? You can pick the kids up.
Right.
You can go to the store.
right.
You're not gonna go gallivanting in my car.
Right.
That's a no.
Listen, I got somebody.
Hard no.
I got somebody just chimed in. Do you think this is a red flag? What if a guy? What if somebody freezes their ex?
What about it?
Is that a red flag?
Well, a guy wouldn't freeze his eggs because a man doesn't have eggs to begin with.
No.
So that's number one.
No, I'm talking about your eggs. The eggs in the freezer. Like you're stacking up.
That's
eggs.
not what they were talking about.
Yeah,
That's
Darian.
not what they were talking about.
Darian.
That was definitely that comment was geared towards me to say
All right.
freeze my eggs because I'm 36 with no kids. So that's something that I've definitely thought about doing. But I'm like, the way that my life is set up right now and the way things are going,
The way your
I
bank
don't
account
think
set up?
I don't think I'm gonna have to freeze my eggs. 'Cause
Okay.
somebody want to fertilize them. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Somebody wants to do it. Somebody
Hey,
wants
yo, what
to
voice
do
was that? Yo, we got one.
What voice is that?
it. Like, this
That's
is me
that-
trying to censor
that's that
myself
Bookman-
after a couple
That's that
of
Bookman. That's
cocktails.
that Bookman voice. That's that Bookman
I thought
voice
about
right there.
so my job right now, like I have a very good job with amazing benefits where like I could freeze my eggs and I'm not coming out of pocket for that. If I wanted to get pregnant and found that I had difficulties, I have a job right now that'll pay for all of my in vitro, like all of my fertilization, like all of that entire process. Like they will pay for
Jay
all
Corder,
of
what
that,
up, man?
nothing out of pocket. Like, and I love that. But I don't think I would hope any man that ever looked at me and being like, yo, shorty, you froze your eggs, that's a red flag. Get out of my way.
Right.
Get out of my
Yeah.
way. Like that I
That's
am
a
not
red
for
flag.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a problem with it, you're the red flag. Okay,
Right.
take off those picky blinders. You're the red flag and I'm out. And I'm out.
Okay, I gotta ask you a question though. How does this whole process work? So say you got your eggs frozen. So I gotta like freeze my soldiers too, and then
No.
No, the
No.
soldiers don't get frozen.
Sub-Zero verse.
The
No,
soldiers
you
don't
won't
get
freeze.
frozen.
No. No.
They gotta swim. The soldiers don't get frozen. But listen, we gonna go into the mix, man. We got DJ Breakdown back here, man. He wants to get into the mix, man. Let's see what Breakdown got, man. We got a little bit of Biggie coming for you. We got a little bit of LL coming for you. We got a little bit of everything coming for you.
Oh, wait a minute.
I do what I do like I'm doing it.
Time is time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, SP.
How about we go?
Hey, yo, Vanessa, she ain't here.
I'm sorry. Like yo.
I was
But I'm here.
talking about.
She's here.
We're
We're here. We're
But
still in the
I
building. Thank you for tuning in,
talking
baby.
about on the live.
Hey.
My boyfriend, I said to him, he's like, I can't hear you guys. It's too low.
Well, you gonna hear him a
You
lot.
had the same thing, like live, yeah, cause like,
You gonna hear him a lot.
yeah, you gotta listen
What
to
up,
angles.
Jay Boogie? What up, baby?
Yeah, but now,
We're tuning in
it's just
on
our
live.
wives sometimes also, like, yo, you know, but nah,
He said it
like,
was better. I don't know.
yeah. But nah, yeah, you gotta, like, if you
Everybody
listen,
else said it was fine.
if you listen through the phone,
Yeah.
they didn't see what, you know, they didn't hear what they could see through the phone, but like, when we talk to the microphone, like the radio station here, to the FM radio.
Whose live is he on? This one?
Yeah. That's how I always listen to it.
Hey, yo, I'll let you pose this question. Am I wrong for not wanting to date a woman with kids? Not because of the reasons motherfuckers think, like, oh, no, it's just because, like, all of a sudden I get involved, my baby daddy carried me. It's like,
Here again?
he ain't give a fuck about her before I got involved, but now I get involved, all of a sudden the motherfuckers be like, yo, oh shit. Like, if you,
That's just, see that right there. That's when your girl you messing with just dead that whole shit. You know what I mean? He ain't want it. Now you here. Now he want it.
not gonna like, when I dated women with kids, like, all of a sudden the baby daddy got new interest in her again. I'm like, yo,
My headshot performance is tight, no rehearsal.
Oh,
Time is everything.
throwing topic out there. Let's talk about my own shit.
Future style solos, new lots, drag on plus parlay, new hot shit, new X, new Rex, double lost papers, real fat, y'all's anorexic.
Yo, you good? Yeah.
What? Was that right there?
Oh my God. Oh my shit.
Wait a minute. I can't leave with this.
Let it go. Let it ride.
Shout out to DJ Breakdown.
I think left you place it last time.
Karen White, man. Karen White. For the Karen White for you, man.
What's up, Kai? It's way better than the back. But look, we're gonna go eat afterwards. So we're high school. But you are my vibe. You are absolutely my vibe.
I know I love it. I'm not even there. But I'm like real women. But I don't know if it's that.
Yeah.
I'm not
Get a big vibe. Get a vibe. Yeah.
Hey, shout out, man. J Love. What's up? Olivia, what's up? Amy, what's up? Yeah.
Yeah, he can see you. Like I can see you on mine too.
Peter Jones, what's up? Vanessa,
We
what's
got a
going
quick
on?
music breakout, but we're coming back with some hot topics in a minute. But in the meantime, enjoy the way.
Rhode Island.
To that LL. Cool J.
I'm about to change this real quick. Give me 3 minutes, I'll be right back, y'all. Alright, Dr. J.
I drink sparkling. Oh, you got those. Oh, I'm all filtered out up on here. You ain't got the bump juice this week. What's up? Belvedere? So what happened with that situation though? What happened with that situation? You said your baby daddy want to come back in the picture and all that.
Like he gave me like motherfucking nighttime on type shit on me. Nah, it's just like she involved with a woman, right? And like what she would tell me, I don't know what she tell me, right? And then like, oh yeah, me and my baby daddy, yo, we just good co-parents, so we ain't messing around, I don't really have anything going on. Got me involved. All of a sudden, he back in the picture. He actually going out his way, buying her a cat. Like, you know,
Ah,
I was like, damn, yo, shit happened. That's why I'm like, yo,
that's a red flag.
I don't know if I want to date. I mean, yo, again, it's not for the reason why I'm like, yo, I would date a woman with kids, like, if her baby daddy
Shantae Ellis,
overseas
what's up?
or a nigga dead or some shit. That's how mad morbid it was. It's just like, yo, man, I want this thing to come back in the picture like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Another dude value what you had back in the day before I knew she existed. And now, like, you see a nigga that's actually,
I'm feeling I'm all sparkly out with everything.
I don't know, that's how crazy I mean. You say you're a mother, right? So, is that crazy? Like, what kind of, like, there's no shot
This
to
is
women.
crazy.
No, that's not shot to women at all.
No, not at all. Like,
What's up, Shantae?
There's gotta be a place where there's gotta be a role, like a defined role where you're in a situation.
it's awkward enough trying to be stepdaddy. Like, if say you like dating long enough and you gotta play stepdaddy and young Cal be over here like looking at you like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know this topic. Gotta do something with me, but don't gotta do nothing with me.
Trust your intuition, you know?
Yeah.
This is my first time I'm on IG. I don't look at live on Facebook.
But I ain't that clown and my crew ain't that crew. Time's gone to be faking like I'm getting on some steaking. Nothing and dining, I ain't tricking on no chicken. Leave it up to me, I close the whole damn store on you. I got nothing but love for you.
What you got? Yeah, whatever.
Kwame,
Yeah.
What you got?
Kwame.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
I get my look at everything, you know?
Oh my God! I remember this joint used to play in the club, and we just.
Oh, this is so crazy.
You know, we've been together for some time, and I've been
You know what? I guess I
feeling that's changing for the better. That you been feeling the same way, and pray that you ain't running game. Hey,
I mean, I see the song,
Just what do you have to
I've
say?
never heard of it.
So when that becomes blue, you don't have to charge it. And you can't put it when it's charging. Like, I feel like you
Yo.
have to wait 30 minutes before
Like you say, man, whenever you're ready to go back in, brother.
You know, from now, I'm gonna do it all night. And we can
let's see, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's explain once more, okay? Check it out.
Uncle Ricky!
It's gonna stick you in my pocket.
Once upon a time.
Shantae, drop that. It is hard. But you know what? It's not impossible. It's not impossible.
You time, we're gonna make some cash, robbing old folks and making the dash. They did the job, and money came to waste, but one couldn't stop. It's like he had a disease. He wanted another, and another, and it's just
It's not anymore.
the contractors always started acting erratic.
I know we got mad wires down there, like, please, like, don't, like,
Can we like attack them? Like, can we just
little boy was strapped.
and then
People got
take
it and he
them?
said,
yo, if you want to come in on
said straight for the cops hit me.
I
The
see
cop
what
got
it's
scared, the
doing.
kid starts to figure all the
yo,
years.
I thought, yo,
At least what's up?
What's this? Like,
What's going on out
I
there?
see Uncle Reggie went and he did what he had to do. He cleaned up.
yo, man, I do enough. I got time to clean out y'all niggas, man. So,
Well, we don't talk about what we don't got time for.
She was coming anyway.
We're gonna talk about it.
Top speed, fully goes out of breath. Knocked an old
now,
man.
whenever y'all ready,
Ready?
Then he made his move to an abandoned building. Ran up the stairs up to the top floor. Opened up a door there. Guess who he saw?
Yeah. Yo, I ain't even want to come back in, man. Breakdown was over there breaking it down.
No, you saw me in here. I was rocking the gym.
You know what I'm saying? I really didn't want to come back in, but dang.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Bringing it back to the Kwame days. Come on, listen. When that came on back in the club, it just went crazy.
You remember BB King's?
Come on, man. I remember BB King.
King's?
Oh, yeah, I remember
Oh my
BB
goodness. Oh my.
Yeah.
I was too young to be a BB King.
real.
Yo, shout out to anybody
Yo, BB
who used to run security at BB King's. I was 17, going to the front of the line with 10 people behind me, and everybody knew I was underage. But I walked straight up to the front of the line, hugged the head of security, and he's like, "Who you with?" I'm with them 10. Let's go.
Let's
And
go.
we used to get it, and they knew who I was. They knew who I
So
was.
so we back onto the red flags, man. We back onto the red flags. There's so many areas of red flags, but that we haven't even touched on yet. You know, so
So can we go like Mr. Lago style and talk about like a sexual red flag? Like,
no.
we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We gotta do it. We have to do it. Like you got me here, so we're gonna talk about it.
We're gonna get into that on Sunday.
We can get it. We can do it now.
We can go a little piece. We can go a little piece on it. We can go a little piece on it.
So okay. So all right. So
You know, a little piece. A little
You
piece.
ready for the nurse? For the nurse. For
Yeah,
the
let me
nurse.
put my seatbelt on.
For Nurse L.
Yes.
For Nurse
yes,
L, what you got?
Yes, for the nurse. So okay, so we've made it past like date 2, date 3, 4, whatever you're comfortable with, because I feel like every woman is very individual to, you know, the number of dates. I mean, you know, some women get busy on the first date, and I ain't mad at you for that either. I ain't mad at you for that either. Like this, whatever, wherever you were comfortable, and however that played out, like if you getting your rocks off on the first date,
Herb, what up,
for
man?
you. Good for you.
Listen, there should never be a
you.
cap on that. There should never be a cap on that.
Right.
And you shouldn't get shunned for that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to just do you, do you.
Right. But what
And there
what
it
is the sex red flag? Like I want points and perspective.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb here. And,
Again, it's a family radio station.
It's 9 o'clock. You can
Go out on the limb.
I'm gonna go on a limb here. And
Go out on the limb.
I'm gonna put myself in red flag status for a minute.
Okay. And there it is.
All right. So first date, first whatever.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That
the first time.
it goes down.
Okay.
And
Not in the DM, but it goes down.
It goes down. Well, it started in the DM.
Ooh. Okay.
So my instinct was rest, whatever. And, hey, don't call me for 48 hours, okay?
Okay.
So you have a 48-hour rule.
So
So
you-
if it goes down, don't call me for 48 hours.
Right, don't call me for 48 hours.
Why?
Because it's just a thing. Like,
Okay.
I don't, because then it makes
That's a
me
red
miss-
flag for me.
Right, I know. That's a red flag. Right?
I'm getting such different vibes here.
But
I'm like,
I
oh
just
my
gotta.
God.
But the thing is, that I gotta. I mean, if I don't gotta call you in 48 hours, I must not have did my thing.
No, I don't.
That's how I feel.
I don't want to talk to you for 48 hours because I don't want you to get the wrong impression. Maybe
Oh,
I want to date you.
oh,
You know what I mean?
okay.
So I'm like so opposite of that though, because I'm like, if you did what you did and you did it like the next day, I'm over here like this, like, oh, I want that again. Oh, I want that again. Oh, I want
Okay.
that again. I'm gonna
The
be quiet
48
right now.
hour rule.
Yeah,
But the
you
minute
gotta
that you hit
marinate,
me,
you know,
You gotta let it marinate.
let it marinate.
And you let it get to your head, everything.
Right.
Okay.
but what if I wanted to marinate on your
Because you know
face?
what? You're sitting by that phone for
What if I
48
wanted to marinate
hours,
on your face?
waiting for them to call, waiting for them to text. Like,
bad.
let's just put it out
I
there.
didn't say a cuss word. I didn't
Too
say a
bad.
cuss word. I didn't say a cuss. What if I wanted to marinate in places that, you know, just make it
Just
juicy.
let it marinate.
Make it juicy. Make it juicy. Make it juicy.
But that-
Make
so,
it juicy.
see-
That just sets the tone because you know you're gonna be like looking at your phone like, oh, did they hit me up? Like, what do you say to somebody? After?
No,
Like,
I will
thanks.
intentionally leave my phone somewhere that I can't look at it. Like I will purposely go
Yeah, I
and
don't wanna
take.
go through all
I'll
that
spend
rigmarole.
30.
I
I will
just
spend 30
don't.
minutes in the shower just to be like, I hope he ain't calling.
I'm not
Don't
making
call
you
me. That shit
sandwich.
was so
We're not,
good
like,
last
doing, like,
night.
don't
Really?
call me.
Don't
So
get home.
let's go a little bit deeper on that one. So you're basically, are you gonna stay all night or are you just leaving?
No, I'm
Depends.
leaving. See you later.
So you're leaving.
Yeah, I'm going to get Halloweeners and I'm going home.
Oh,
Yes.
so you and then it's a 48 hours.
Make
And
her
then
put
it's
some in the
48.
bag.
Right.
She said hot wieners.
Do you say how?
You guys don't know what those are, huh?
Wieners.
That's a Rhode Island thing.
Sorry.
In Baltimore, they call them hot dogs.
I'm gonna go get some food at the diner, and I'm gonna go home, and I'm gonna take myself to sleep. But I don't want text messages. I don't want phone calls the next day. Like,
Are we talking about glizzies? Like, yo, we got like.
gaggers. Yeah.
Gaggers.
Yeah, that's
She
what they
said
call
gaggers.
gaggers. Yeah.
Not glizzies, but gaggers.
Gaggers.
Not gaggers.
Cheese fries, coffee
Gaggers.
milk, gaggers.
Oh, okay.
That's like the perfect ending to that night.
All right.
Not text messages, not phone calls, like,
But I feel
Really?
like that depends on what are you looking for though? Because I feel like if
Well,
that's
listen,
what the premise is, like if I don't want to see you again, then don't call, like that whole 48 hours extended to 72 and beyond. But if I like that and I like you, now you can call me
well, that wouldn't happen on the first night.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So You want 48 hours, but what if he doesn't want the 48
Well,
hours?
that's too bad.
What if he hits you with the good morning, sends you a little rose on the text, a little rose meme, and then like, good morning, what's up?
If I have no intention of dating that person,
Oh, so this is one of them things.
Okay,
It's like, oh,
okay,
okay,
so
okay,
let's,
okay, I understand.
okay.
Now. I get it.
But what if there's intention like, yo, you really was feeling the guy, like,
That's a different
the
story.
48-hour rule doesn't apply.
That's a 5-minute
okay,
rule.
okay, it's fine. I like that.
How would he know though? Like,
5 minute rule.
what some signs you would give also he would know whether to step into the 48 hours.
Because I told you not to call me for 48 hours. That's how you
You
know.
let me say that?
When you wake up and I'm not
Yeah.
there.
Right, right.
If I left and I didn't get the forehead kiss and I didn't kiss yours either and I didn't kiss you goodbye.
I didn't
Yeah.
call you because I got home safe. Right, that's, again, I just told you, I put myself on hold. That's my red flag, is that I
Okay.
would say that to somebody if I wasn't interested in dating them. Don't. And that's what you
Okay, so
Right,
I gotta.
I know it's harsh. I know it's
Okay.
Yo, after 40 hours, he ain't delivered the first hour, and then 49 hours later, you shoot you get like a clean slate. You try again.
Well, I don't know. We'll
Aaliyah?
see, you know?
Maybe. Maybe.
We'll
So listen, but hold up, because I had a dude that I dated for a while, right? And it was cool. Like he was a good person. He's a good person. Like, yo, he's a whole vibe. Like he knows about, like, I'm a foodie. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a foodie. I love food. So you take me somewhere with amazing food, like we can talk about anything and everything, and it's a whole vibe. But he came to the crib one night, right? He was like, yo, I just want to come see you real quick. And I was like, all right, bet. Like, and we're not to that level yet, right? But when he kissed me, and it was so, like, just so sloppy. And I was like, I could never let you can't kiss. You can't kiss the cat. You can't even kiss the cat at what you're doing right now, because this is just so, But then, like, yo, so obviously, like, he
That's
didn't
a red
say
flag.
the night.
Y'all about to get
Huge red flag. Oh my God, it was a red flag.
That's a red flag.
So, like, yo, so he left the crib that night. Like, obviously, could not stay the night. Didn't hit nothing. Couldn't lick, touch nothing. And
Hey, yo, Marcy, don't get kicked off.
I'm being very politically correct, okay?
Please.
Okay, I'm being very politically correct.
That's what you call
He couldn't do
that?
nothing. He couldn't do nothing. He couldn't do
Look at your
nothing. So he left. But then the next day, right? The next day, I ended up. So I mean, I was on my pimp.
Okay.
I was on my pimp-ish, whatever. So the next day, like, yo, I go pick up my Dominican poppy. We about to go swimming in the pool or whatever, right? And we're walking up to my door, and I see a red rose, like hinged in my thing, like. And I almost like when it's a state of panic. It's like, wait a minute, like you messing with my pimp game right now, because I got Dominican Poppy walking with me right now, and I got this dude who couldn't catch a break to save his life, leaving roses and all that, and I was like, oh my God. So like naturally, Dominican Poppy looking at me like, mira. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. Wrong address. Like, I don't know where this came
If
from.
I seen that, that's a red flag for me.
Baby, go
I'm
put.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go to the door by yourself, and I'm out.
We went swimming. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Red
We
flag.
went swimming, and it was cool. But I
Okay.
was like, people over here messing up. And so for me, like, I don't like uninvited guests. I don't like pop-ups at all whatsoever.
Okay.
A girl like me almost got caught up a couple times because you had
Don't pop
people
up.
who got a little too
So
comfortable.
don't pop up at your crib.
No, just send me flowers or something. You want me to know that you think about me? Like, send me flowers. I love flowers.
Don't
I love
pop up.
flowers.
Hey, yo,
yeah.
do y'all really like flowers, though? They
Oh,
only
yeah,
last like 2 days.
Yes, yes,
I love
yes.
them. Yes, I
Yep.
want them every day.
Yes, yes.
Why?
Because I love flowers.
Because they're beautiful and they
They're
smell
beautiful.
great and they're great
Yeah.
to look at. And then every time I look at the
They
flowers,
make
I'm
me
thinking
happy.
about the fact that you thought enough about me to
Yeah.
send those to me.
Yeah.
So you gotta, I feel like this is such a dead art. Let's talk about it real
No,
quick.
no,
Let's
no,
talk,
no.
it's such a dead art.
No, we're not going there. We're not talking
I mean, I'm
about
not gonna
flowers.
lie, like my birthday
We're not
month was
talking about
last
flowers.
year. It's like I got, listen,
We're
I
talking
got
about red
flowers,
flags.
right?
We're not talking about flowers.
It's a red flag for me who
We're,
doesn't send
we're,
flowers.
we're talking
I don't
about
like
we're
that.
talking about red flags. We're
I
not
don't
talking
like
about
that.
flowers.
I don't like that.
We understand.
Red flag
Flowers
if you
are
don't
not
send
red
flowers.
Huh?
Flowers are not red. You just
I'm
got it
not
red
saying
flag.
it's a red flag. I'm not saying it. We're not talking about flowers right now. We're talking about red flags.
What about
All right.
just general
Lilies, y'all.
mannerisms?
I just want
Huh?
to
Red flags. General mannerisms for red flags,
Yeah.
right? You go out to dinner with this person and this person treats the wait staff like trash, red flag, right?
Red flag,
right?
That's a red
Absolutely,
flag.
red flag.
Or,
Yes.
or that
Because he's not gonna like nothing.
confrontation. Right.
Yeah, because he's not gonna like nothing.
Right. That to me is huge.
But you
How
just-
you treat other people is a red flag.
So I
Yeah,
got
if
I got a
it's bad,
situation.
obviously.
Yeah.
I got a situation here. So, all right, we're gonna talk about this situation right here. So basically, I'm at the house. You know, I'm chilling with this girl, and baby daddy's still in the picture. So baby daddy's coming through. I'm in the crib. We've been talking for a long time, and baby daddy's coming over to the crib still. Like, haven't been around in a long time now, but he's now coming through. Is that a red flag?
What time is it?
What
That's the
time
same.
is it? Yes.
Is that I'm chilling? We all chilling. You know, we always. You know, is that a red flag?
Yes.
What is he doing? Is he dropping off child
Look,
support?
look, what is
No,
he doing? Is he
no,
dropping
he's
off
just
a
coming
kid?
through. I want to come see the kids.
Oh yeah, that's a
Yeah,
No,
no.
no.
It's a boundaries issue.
Huge.
Boundaries.
Okay, I'm
boundaries.
jumping. I'm sorry to jump in. So like my personal relationship is like whenever I get involved with a woman who has a child, all of a sudden a baby daddy really cares about her. I'm like, it wasn't like that before I was in the picture. How is that? I mean, I was speaking about my personal experience. You feel me?
Yeah. Nick, what up, man?
Huge red flag.
Yeah, that's the red flag. Football, NFL,
And
had
for
to
you
finish
for
flag.
like observing that. And
Nick
seeing
said
that.
what time it is. What time?
Right. What
So
time is it?
but we can flip it. We can flip it straight up.
Yeah, but he coming
the
through
other way.
11. He coming through 11 o'clock.
Yeah,
We can flip it
that's
around
I
because-
can
Red
pick up
flag.
and leave.
If I'm at
And you're in the
dude's
middle of the
house,
movie.
If I'm at dude's house, right? We chilling. We Netflixing it out. We got the McDonald's. We got McDonald's, KFC on DoorDash, and we chilling hard. And your baby mom walks through the door talking about, "I wanted to see the kids. Did you have an appointment, shorty? Did you
No.
have an appointment? Because I
That's a
didn't
red
see.
flag.
You didn't have an appointment.
That's
So
a red
and
flag.
for me, like it's a red flag because why is she so comfortable in doing what she's doing right now? And why are you so comfortable in allowing that?
Right. That
Because
disrespect.
it's disrespectful, and she and I don't have
All
to
right.
have a relationship.
I got another
necessarily.
one. I got another one.
Go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
You're on a date, and your date is getting texts. Okay, he's getting texts, and every time he finishes a text, he turns his phone down. Is that a red flag?
No, I turn my phone over too, just so I'm not distracted by it. But it could be taken as a red flag.
Yeah.
I feel like, so for me, I feel like, what kind of attention are you? Can you maintain a conversation? If you can maintain a conversation with me while you on your phone and you text and you get the woo 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 and you put it down like this, I don't have a problem with that. But if you have to stop conversation to engage in a text right now and then you put your phone down, to me it's a red flag. But I'm all about details though. I'm all about details. For me personally, I'll leave my phone up. If you're not my man, if you are my man, I don't care. I got text messages
That's-
coming through and I know a lot of people all
That's
the
what
time.
I'm trying to say, because a lot of people think putting the phone down, no matter what it is, turned
secretive.
over, is being secretive, and it's a red flag.
No, I don't think it's.
I don't think it is.
No.
You don't think so?
Hey yo, on top of that, I can speak from my experience. Like yo, oh there we go.
So
Yeah. So what I'm getting at is just I don't want to know your business. Like, have you ever been there? It's like, yo, you actually starting to get like involved with somebody. It's like I ain't trying to like dig too deep because I don't want to, you know, what I mean, get in your business like that. Like, have you ever been to that point where it's just like, I really don't
Yes
care.
and no. Yes and no. Like I want to know what you're doing and what you. But so for me, I feel like I'm cut from a different cloth. I feel like 95% of women want to go through their man's phone. They want to know who's he texting and what are they texting, what's the premise. I don't want to know because if I'm really looking for something, I'm gonna find what I'm looking for.
It's
But
gonna
if
come
I'm
out.
already that insecure, it's time for me to go.
It's gonna
I don't
come
need
out.
to be here because I'm sure that there are text messages in my phone right now. Dude, I'm saying if he saw some of these messages, he's gonna take whatever it is I'm saying out of context. There are plenty of messages that way where me and this person that I'm texting, that's not even the dynamic. It's not like that. But you're gonna take it however you want to take it because you already got your mind made up that I'm doing something.
If you have to go through somebody's phone, that means that's a you problem.
It's a you problem, and at that point, you need to exit stage left.
Right.
I've never looked through a man's phone. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Oh, I've done
If I've got my mind set up that you're cheating, you're already doing it.
Yeah.
If I've got my mind set up that you are a foul dude, you're already foul. What? I don't need that. My gut, I've learned a long time ago. My gut does not lie. My female intuition does not lie to me. If you a dog, you a dog.
What if
You
it
don't
lied?
gotta
What if
bark.
it lied to you one time?
It's never lied to me.
Yeah.
It's never lied to me.
A lot of females
Keep it
go on
alive.
that female
Well,
intuition, man.
so
No, a lot of
my
females go
intuition-
off. A lot of females go off of insecurity and confuse that with intuition. Insecurity and intuition are two very different things. Very, very different.
So my intuition and my indecisiveness is
Yeah.
like a psychological warfare, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah, my intuition is telling me this, but is it me? Is it, you know what I mean? Is it my brain that's making
Yo,
this
Nick.
up?
Yo, Nick said if you're from the London County, that's a red flag. Yeah,
I'm
that's
from here, but I don't dig
that's a
here.
red flag. You know what I mean?
But I feel like that's not even an accurate statement though. Like I know plenty of people who have found love right here in New London County. And shout out to all my couples who are from here, who have made it
All right,
here.
so
and
let
still
me
going
ask
strong.
you one of these. All right, so if you're dating a guy and he has dirt under his nails, is that a red flag?
Yep.
Well, what does he do for a living?
Doesn't matter.
I don't care. Don't touch me. I don't care. Straight up.
Oh, you'll
Don't
take the
care.
dirt under the nails
No,
if he's doing
if
construction?
he's a working guy and he comes home and he's dirty.
No. I'm talking about you're out on a date. He's supposed to clean up.
No.
And he still got dirt under the nails.
No.
Oh,
That's a
no.
red flag?
That's
No.
no.
If I had to take the time out to primp and like press and make sure,
Right.
like, look, my nails are done, my makeup's done, and I'm
Right.
not even on the date
I
tonight. But I'm
contour.
saying,
My
Sherry,
face is
what's
like
up?
Predator
Look, you-
in the mirror for you. And you got dirt under your nails.
how do the audacity?
Right.
The
I look
audacity.
like a character from Avatar.
Look, and you think that I'm gonna be turned on? Like I don't want you to
No.
touch me with
No.
that. Don't touch me with that dirt under your nails. That's disgusting. Get your life, bro. Get your life. Get your life.
So, okay,
Get your life.
so again,
I could be your dream dude who's just like, you know what I mean, just help change a tire. Jesus, man, y'all.
That's
Y'all
fine. Yo, you just help me change my tires, baby.
y'all rough.
You just help me change my tire. I might clean your nails for you. And I've done
That's
that before
rough.
though. With a man who works with his hands all day.
Lex, what up?
Baby, give me your hands real quick, and I'll manicure that for you. I was also a nail tech at one point in my
Sherry,
life,
what's up?
so I'll clean that for you, baby. And to me, that's an act of intimacy. To give a man a manicure.
All right,
that's an
all
act
right.
of
Also an act of
intimacy.
awareness
All right.
to
Yeah.
hygiene.
Right.
So I got one more for you. I got one more for you. So you're dating a guy, right? It's cold outside. He's in the passenger seat. You're in the driver's seat. You're about to pump gas. You get out and pump gas, and he sits in the car. Is that a red flag?
Now we're getting into like chivalry.
It's a pink flag for me. And like it's
I'm
noted.
independent. I
It's
want to pump my
noted.
own gas.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna jump in. Like,
don't
no,
want
do
to.
y'all look for flags? Like, I mean, like, if old boy make you happy.
All women look for flags.
No,
No,
let me
no,
ask.
we don't.
No, let me ask you.
No,
this.
we don't.
Choices out.
No,
Like,
we
yo,
don't.
all right, social norms and everything. Like, you might read in the, the 90s, reading this.
Lex
magazine.
said he
Jet
gotta get out.
magazine or something like that. But like, yo, it's just like, yo, a dude treat you right, make you happy, and then you read like some publication or even a little, you slide and you see a post, whatever. Like, oh, I ain't mess with nobody with dirty toenails. It's like, yo, that could be the man of your dreams right there.
I
You know what I
ain't,
mean?
yo, listen. If
I'm saying, like-
if your feet is hammer time, I'm not messing with you.
I'm just saying, what if
That's
you
a
wear
red flag for me.
what if we wear black socks?
That's a red flag for me.
Listen,
Your feet
right
hammer
now-
time. That's a red flag for me.
I'm all about, if anybody wants to tune in on this, like, yo, chime in 860-351-7439. 860-351-7439.
So
Yo,
we
chime in on it.
gotta that what I just said. We're getting a lot of views on that one right there because it's cold outside. You're dating this guy, and you pull up to the thing, and you get out. Your woman's sitting in the car at the tank. She's going through the purse, trying to make some time. You're like, yo, baby, I got that for you. And he doesn't get out. He continues to text, and he got his feet up everything, and he's not getting out to pump that gas, and it's like 20 degrees.
That's
Oh,
a-
your
yeah,
mom
yeah.
still changes your diapers.
That's a red flag.
Cute.
It is a red flag. And you know
Your
what?
mom
We
changes
put
your
up
diapers.
we, like, as women, have no sense, but we have put up, the bench is low. It's on
yes,
the
the
ground.
standard, the
right?
standard,
The
yes.
standard is on the ground right now.
Right.
So, like, you know, we date, and with all this mess, and the guys sitting in the car and whatever, that when we find somebody that does, it's like another world, right? Like I'm experiencing that now.
I feel.
Why are you pumping my gas for me? Like
Why not?
Why not? Because
Right,
I'm
but
not
that
used to
should
it.
be the
that's
standard.
the
Though.
whole
What you're saying is
thing.
that
That's what I'm
should be
talking
the
about.
standard, but it's not the standard.
Right.
I had a man cook for me this past week, and I kid you not, girl floored. I'm over here like, oh my god, this man cooks.
Okay.
But I was in a relationship for 3.5 years with a man who couldn't crack an egg in a pan. Like not once did he ever cook.
And you gave him 3
So
and a half
for me,
of them things.
right.
I gave him 3.5 of playing mommy. Okay, that's what I did. I played mommy. Okay, like I paid the majority of the bills.
Hey, yo,
I did a whole
just
lot.
feel
I put up with so much more than I should have. So when I had a man who cooks, and most women would be like, men should cook. Like men should know how to cook. And if you asked him, he would tell you, oh yeah, well I knew how to cook, but why should I? Why should you? You're right.
Why not?
I work 40 hours a week in a very behavior modification and management with
And
children.
what if he worked 42 or 40 plus? You know what I mean? As well.
It doesn't matter. It should have been a 50-50.
Right.
We
Right.
both should have been in the kitchen slaying. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
got
for me, I got a man that's cooking for me, and I'm over here like my drawers are unraveling themselves, and I'm over here thinking to myself like, but at the end of the day, I would rather show my gratitude for a man who is willing to take that and go that extra step. And while I agree with you, the benchmark is so low right now, the standard is so low, but I would still show gratitude to a man who is still willing to do that because I know what it's like to be without.
I have a question. So say a man cook for you, right? Then he do the laundry, and then he does the, you know what I mean? He like traditional woman roles. I'm not saying like, you know what I mean, like yo, women are pigeonholed to do certain things. You know what I mean? But a man like, all right, he'll cook for you. Like, do you want him to cook for you all the time, or would it be nice to do it like
we can switch
sometimes?
up. We can switch up.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you. So speaking of this
You want him to
individual,
go for you too?
no, listen.
Oh.
I got. We can go together.
We do
Yes.
it together.
I got-
I'm experiencing that.
Like
now.
I'm just asking. I ain't
Activities and it's-
persons.
But to that
Amazing.
though. So I got breakfast in bed, right? And he was like, "Yo, can you stay for a little bit?" And I got these texts coming over. They got to fix Wi-Fi, whatever. Woo, 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 right? So I'm like, cool, no doubt. Like I had the time, so I could do that. He didn't have the time. He had to go to work. Cool. So I got breakfast in bed, right? And never mind the fact that he laid me out beautifully that morning. Like shout out to him. So I got laid out beautifully. I get breakfast in bed, and you need me to run you a favor real quick and just stick around? No doubt. So I go down to the kitchen and I see, yo, there's some dishes there. I'm gonna handle that. And not only that, but then I listen to your washing machine go off. Let me flip that laundry for you real quick. Mind you, I don't live here. This ain't my crib.
But that,
And at the end of the day, to keep it a buck, you're not even my man, but you are doing things and setting standards that are. I'm keeping it a buck right now. Though. But you're showing me grown man behavior. So even though we haven't even established who we are, what we are, blah 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 blah, you are still treating me like a lady and like a woman. So let me show you how I can flip that back on you real quick. I'm gonna switch this laundry over for you real quick. Then when you come home after a hard day's worth of work, your dishes are done. Why? Because you did what you had to do for me this morning, and you gave me breakfast in bed. Baby, I got you. And to me, that's the foundation of teamwork. But that's me. Not all women think that way, but that, to me, that's where I came. Speak on it, man. Don't speak on it though, because
Y'all let Bob flow for a minute, man.
Did I do too much?
Oh no.
Doctor, did I do too much?
No.
Nah, you was on point. That was a great answer.
I feel like I match energy.
Listen, the energy, at the end of the day, the energy just has to be matched. That's what I'm saying. That's why I brought up the thing about the whole gas station thing, because I'm the type of guy, if it's cold out, you just got to do the man things. I just think that's the man thing to do. If you're driving and I'm in the passenger seat and I'm not doing nothing, I'm gonna get out and pump gas, because that's what a man's supposed to do. That's what I think.
But where did we get lost? Where did we get lost in those standards though? Because I feel like for you, like you set that standard where you're a cut above. Why is that a cut above? And I feel like as we as women, we're like, why? But then at the end of the day, men are like, women should submit. Submit to what? I'll submit to that.
The crazy thing is, I've seen this happen before, where a guy has his feet up on her dash,
crazy,
texting while she's out pumping the gas.
And someone like that. Well, I mean, you may not like that.
I just couldn't see
Yo,
it.
cause like women like the bad boy that don't give a bleep. You know what
But
I'm
that's
saying?
that bad boy.
No, women don't. Little girls do because they still get.
But
they still get
they're
the pics off
grown.
the
They're
girl.
grown little girls though. Like they've grown like they 30s,
No.
40s. Little
No.
girls in the mindset.
No.
At one
No,
point, you
no,
gotta-
you are an
you gotta
aged
stop
little
that.
girl. You are
Yeah.
an aged little girl.
It's like that's the definition of insanity: doing the same thing over and over
Let me
again,
ask you
not
this.
getting the same
Same
result.
result.
So yo, like, all right, the whole like, you know, back and forth with the good guy, the bad boy. Like, how do you actually, you know what I
Ray
mean? Like,
Johnson, what up?
where do they actually fall in? Like, you know what I mean, with the whole, you know what I mean, moving the needle. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you like a little bit of bad boy and a little bit of good
Listen,
boy. Like, how do you,
every woman likes a little bit of bad boy.
Correct.
No matter what. I don't care what
like
you
you,
say. Every
no woman
likes
wants a
little bad boy.
pushover. No woman wants no pushover.
You,
No.
you don't want to have to fight for your man when he in the club getting beat up. You gonna fight for him?
Nah. I mean, yes.
Our women
yes,
do,
wait,
though.
wait,
No
yes,
girls
yes,
do,
If
though.
yes.
if you're in the club and you get pushed down or something, what if your man just looks the other way and lets you just get pushed down?
I'm gonna beat your ass in the parking
But
lot
that's what I'm
too.
saying. But that's what you want to push over or you want a bad boy.
But that's what I'm saying. Let me ask you, like, yo, what's the balance? Like, yo, how much percent of bad boy do you need, and how much percent of a good boy you need? 60, 40, 55, 45?
You say bad boy, but I will reconstruct that statement to say adventurous. I don't want a bad boy.
What's adventurous? Explain that.
Adventurous? Having sex in random public places.
For me, it's confidence. Like it's not so much being a bad
Unsex don't
boy.
take it to the sexual joint.
Listen,
I'm talking about general stuff.
Listen, unsex is who I am.
She got four
So
legs on
I want that bit of adventure. I want some adventure.
She got the
But
shirt
for me,
scissoring right now.
I'm not a confrontational person. I don't like confrontation and I don't like conflict. Now, if it comes to me and my partner, I expect we're gonna handle that accordingly. Accordingly, okay?
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that everything needs to turn into a bar fight. I don't want all that drama in my life.
Yeah.
But if me and you are at a bar, you see a man hit on me, rather than getting upset and angry about it, why is he hitting on me? Identify and realize the fact
I'm
that
not
you got
doing
a
it.
sexy woman with you right now.
I'm not
Take me
doing
to the
it.
bathroom and break my back real quick, and we can come out like
A word? Like that?
Okay.
we did that. We did that.
All right,
We
then.
did that. There's a difference between so some women might look at that and say that's bad boy energy. I look at it like my baby likes a little adventure in his life, and I'm gonna work it
Yo,
for it.
that's what I'm saying. It's
Call
like
me
it-
Carmen San Diego.
Yo, it's kind
You know
of
what
a
I'm
great.
saying?
It's kind of a great area though.
Waldo and Carmen San Diego. What's up?
I've been saying it's a little
Waldo.
confusing though.
At the
Little-
end of the day, the bad boy thing, it doesn't work out.
That's
No.
high school.
Yeah.
It doesn't work out in the end. It's I'm here for a good time.
Yeah, but that's the ones that knock y'all up. I'll
So
say
that's
something.
how that comes down.
Yep. Yep.
So I'm gonna push it a little bit further. So listen, we red flag here. So your man is working at McDonald's.
Oh, that Chris Rock joke?
Is that a red flag?
Is he like a shift supervisor?
No. He's working the front line, the burger guy.
So I'm like 36. I'm just kind of like, okay, maybe if I was 16,
Ability.
like
He's-
cool,
Right,
but
we're
at
not-
36,
yeah.
like no.
Is
you
that a
need
red
to have-
flag though?
I got
Yeah.
a question. Yo,
Yeah.
did y'all watch?
They're on different levels in our lives. It's-
Career path.
All right. Let me touch it a little bit more. The full on gray sweatsuit with the white sneakers.
You look like a slut.
Is
and
that
I
a red
like it.
flag?
Nope.
He might just got out of jail.
So.
That's the jail suit right there.
Wait a minute, I work for the
Yeah.
government, so I can't do that to begin
That's
with.
the
Like,
jail
I
suit
can't
right
do
there.
that anyway.
Sherry
so-
said no. Sherry said no. That's not a red flag. He
Look,
working.
is he working? Shout
working.
out to Sherry. Yes, he's working.
But I'm trying to say, okay, he's working at McDonald's, but he's got 2-3 child supports coming out of that check, and he's only bringing home $82 a week.
Well, here's
Is he
the
still
thing.
working, Sherry?
What's his side hustle?
He has none.
Right. Well, then
That's a red
we're
flag.
not compatible to begin with.
That part.
Right. So
Compatibility.
that's a red flag.
It's not
Compatibility.
that it's a red flag. It's
Incompatibility.
That's not a red flag because there's somebody that's compatible with it at that level with him.
But he
It's
does
just
all.
not a
Hey, yo.
He cooks.
compatibility
He
for
cooks.
me.
He does
Right.
everything. He does the gas. He pumps the gas. He does
Yeah,
everything.
I'll pay him
But
for
he
it.
only brings home $82 a
Right,
week.
that's not good. Like,
Hey, yo.
You still paying for the gas? You paying
Is
for
that
all the
working?
days?
I got a question.
Like,
Did y'all watch the Chris Rock special?
No.
No,
I
not
don't,
yet.
like, I don't
So
think
Chris Rock had a joke about
I
like,
don't think
yo,
Chris Rock's funny at all.
it's like, all right, okay. Nah, but Chris Rock made a joke about women, right?
Period.
She could be the most beautiful woman in America, right? Beyonce could be working at Beyonce. I said Beyonce. Beyonce could be working at Burger King, right? And still bag Jay-Z, right? But if
Right.
Jay-Z working at Burger King, he's not bagging Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Did I say that right? Or I messed
Yeah,
up?
you
But
said
hold
it right.
on, though,
You
because
said it right.
no, because Jigga still has, knowing Jigga, he still has a side hustle and he's still banking bread on the side.
I'm not talking about like say you
No.
say you go to Jay. No,
No,
you
no,
don't
no.
know Jay-Z.
No, he's talking about Jay-Z.
Sean
working
Carter,
at
you don't know
McDonald's,
him.
And
You
he
don't
would
know
not be
what
able to
he's
bag
capable of.
Jay-Z working at McDonald's. He would
But
not even
you
bag
see beautiful
Beyonce
ass Beyonce, Jay-Z the superstar sees average ass broke Beyonce at Burger King. They could be a couple, but like nobody knows Jay-Z is rapping abilities and making money abilities. You see him working at that same Burger King. Beyonce ain't rocking with him. You know what I'm saying? So it's just
That's the difference. So when Beyonce comes into Burger King and you see Jay-Z working at Burger King, he's not going to be able to bag that.
nah.
But
At all.
Jay-Z comes in with Beyonce working at
Look
Burger
as bad
King,
as she is.
and he'll be able to bag that. Because
I think it's compatibility.
No.
I think it boils down to compatibility. Nah, no cap at all. I think it really boils down to compatibility. Because
No,
at
you
the
gonna
end
give him
of
a
the day-
chance? You Beyonce superstar, and you see Hov, and we you see Hov. Like people got jokes about Hov, whatever. It's like yo, and you don't know he can rap.
Point.
And he's assembling your double cheeseburger.
yeah.
It better be the best
he's
double
not
cheeseburger I've ever had in my life.
dripped in an ice. In
The only thing he know how to cook at the crib is double cheeseburgers.
Nah, you already said you better be able to come up with all kinds of other like you got to be able to make up for that. Like so, but for me, like you have to have a career path. At my age, you gotta have a career path, a goal, and a dream. So I have a career,
But it's not
right?
the same for
But
women
then
or men.
this is the goal and this is the dream,
Is it the same?
and I work towards both.
The men
So
don't.
if you work at McDonald's right now, right? So say I meet you work at McDonald's or that, but at the same time, you tell me this is what I do, this is my job.
Would you even give
but
me
on the
time
side,
of day
but
that
on
you
the
say
side,
that?
but if you also tell me like, yo, I own a radio station and this is what I do
840,
for
what's up,
podcasting.
840?
I work and I do podcasting and I'm on the radio and woo woo woo. That's your side hustle. I deal with you.
Okay.
But if all you're doing is working 40, 50, 60 hours a week at McDonald's and that's your only hustle, you don't have enough grind in you
I got
to
you.
match
And I got
my
you. But Mark,
hustle.
would you even let me get to that point to tell you
Maybe,
my
maybe,
side
huh?
hustle if
Yeah,
I was a
because-
cashier at McDonald's and you Beyonce?
Sarah
That's
Wild,
because
what up,
I'm not
840?
shallow.
I wouldn't
Thank
entertain
you.
somebody at an entry level position.
That's how most women think.
That's fair.
The whole thing. But what if his spit
but that's
game
not
was
fair
crazy?
because
I gotta be buzzed up at the
I need to hear
cashier.
it.
But that's what I'm saying. What if his spit game was crazy? He just said something to you out of the ordinary that you ain't never heard before, and you just pulled that.
I need to hear it.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
Break
what if
the
you
whole-
just
I
pulled that?
feel like that's just an unrealistic scenario.
That's
Yeah.
not. That's not.
Yo,
see these
I
bum,
ain't
you
never
see
had
these
nobody
bum
in the
broke
drive-thru
down
trying to
dudes
holler.
with bad
Let's
shit.
get about it.
Right.
Like, let's
All right,
get
all
about
right.
it.
They just
Yeah.
give me
Let
my
me
food and I'm on my
let
way.
me touch on one more thing, and we're gonna get into breakdown. But so I see a lot of big dudes with blazing ass girls. All right. So how does that happen?
Like big community.
Like fat guys.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it's a family show. Yeah, I
You know
think
what
some
I'm
of it.
You know what I'm saying?
Anatomy.
I like big guys.
I'm talking about fat guys. Just out of shape.
Anatomy.
Fat as hell.
Anatomy.
Everything.
Anatomy.
She said anatomy.
Anatomy. No, I didn't say anatomy. I said
And they
anatomy.
were blazing girls.
So
I'm not saying I'm blazed. I'm saying I dated a fluffy person, and he was
Fluffy.
and but he had swagger. Like he carried himself.
Okay.
He carried himself in a different manner.
Okay.
So that didn't matter to me.
I always wondering about this with women, right? So like, yo, you see a dude in the streets, right? And he know how to dress,
Confidence.
you all that, right? And he got the confidence. But then like, yo, you don't ever rep like you see him naked. And I'm not even talking about like, yo, joint size, whatever. I'm talking about like, alright, you see him naked. It's like, can you throw that flower that you got on when I met you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know, cause I want to give respect to women, cause like, yo,
Okay.
women can overlook
but hold
that.
on,
Women can
hold
overlook
on.
that.
Okay.
we gotta bring it back because I have to speak on anatomy. Like we're gonna take it back to science, okay? Fluffy men, okay? Fluffy men. Any woman that likes to get on a mount and ride some things knows what hits and what doesn't when you get into that motion. I'm trying to be so politically correct because I know we're on the radio.
Okay.
But there's emotion that you get into
What
when
if
you're
there's
in
a fupa
it.
in the way?
The foop is not in the way, honey. It enhances the experience.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
So I dated. He was a little fluffy. He was a police officer, and I
Fluffy.
dated him for a little bit because I don't like fat. Fat is so derogatory. I say fluffy because
J Love likes
fluffy-
dad bods.
Fluffy. I like fluffy. I say fluffy. That's my word. I say
Dad
fluffy.
bod.
Pointing
Yeah,
at
that
fluffy
was
right
dad
now. Fluffy. Okay.
You know,
No, because he wasn't even a dad. He was just a little fluffy, and I liked it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you call
I
it dad
beer.
bod,
He
but you
likes
ain't a
beer.
dad. What you
He
call
likes
it?
beer.
Oh,
But listen,
yeah.
so
What if
listen.
you got a dad bod when you're not a
Check
dad?
it out though. Listen. When I can say that because I'm a little fluffy and I don't got kids. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. That's not. If I am not your flavor, that's listen. Some people like pickles. Some like them better as cucumbers. Okay, and either way, it's still a vegetable, and I'm gonna bite it. It don't matter.
See, that's the thing.
Boom, 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 boom.
He's saying
When I
the
mounted
big
that
guys, the
horse.
fluffy guys, you know, they have confidence. They still got confidence.
As
'cause they
they
fluffy.
should. Just listen. All I just need you to do, just listen. Just don't suffocate me.
Who
like
cares?
be aware of my
That's what she
breathing.
said.
Just
That's
be
what
aware
she-
of my
Sherry's
breathing.
saying, who cares?
Be aware of my breathing.
I would take a fluffy over a tiny, skinny. It's like
Any day.
getting a 12-year-old boy
Any
on
day.
a set.
Any day.
Damn.
Any day.
I guess I
I'm
gotta
gonna
put
break
some
them.
weight on.
I'm a little fluffy out here.
I gotta put some weight on.
Fluffy's cool.
I'm only like 250. I still feel like I'm skinny.
You're not skinny.
You know what I mean?
You're good athletic though.
But I'm not fluffy.
I mean,
Listen, I've heard a female right. I asked this question before to a female. A female rather have a guy
mind your
that has-
business, man.
rather have a guy with a fluffy body than a hard body because cuddling up with a guy with a hard body is like crazy. You know what I mean? You can't really.
Yo, is it like cuddling, like, you know, the old,
It's like
like
cuddling
washing
with this
pans?
computer right here.
Yeah,
It's like cuddling with this
Nah, but you
computer.
know, like the old school, like washing joints, whatever.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you know, you can't. cuddle,
Everybody say,
you
well,
can't get warm
boy,
with
y'all
that.
really want
So I'll
that.
say this. I'm 5'6" and I weigh 190 pounds. Like probably like
You
I
do
got.
not weigh no 190.
I
You
absolutely,
weigh more than some dudes.
I absolutely do.
Yo, where you hiding like the extra 50? You like
back
somewhere.
there right now. 'Cause
Oh,
if you've
in
known
the
me
right
since
spot.
way back in the way back, I ain't never had none, but I got some now. And if you've seen me in the last year,
Way back in the
I
way
Yo,
got
back.
yo,
some.
yo,
You know from way back in the way
America,
back?
America,
I was
she,
like
she is
this.
not like 190. She
I was
is not.
like this. I was a little toothpick for a grip, and now like I got a little thickness to me, and I do. I weigh
Yo,
a buck 90.
listen,
That's me.
my boy
So
Nick-
understand if I was dealing with
Yo,
a dude
you-
who weighed 160,
Hey, yo,
170 pounds.
Nick said he working on his dad body.
I don't feel protected, and I don't feel safe. And at the
Yo.
end of the night, like when all is said and done, a dude that's 250, like yo, you are the one that makes me feel safe, and I like to feel.
All right,
little.
but I gotta work on my
I like
dad
to
body.
feel
Hey,
little.
yo,
I like
how
to
do you,
feel little.
how do you,
I
how
gotta
to,
go with that
you don't look 190. Like, yo, how do you, like,
I
give some
appreciate
tips about
that.
how you hide that joint?
Listen, that's another
Like,
shit.
where you putting that
in
at?
my bra, in my bra.
Bra and panties.
I hide it in my bra.
In the bra
my
and the panties and the
yes.
spandex.
Yes. No, I don't even
Really?
know. Well, I mean,
You got a little bit of spandex.
I live in these. I live for leggings, though. They're
Yo,
so
Nick
comfortable.
said he working on his dad body right now.
Nick, I need you to work on them oxtails. What's up?
Nick,
What's up,
You know what I
Nick?
mean?
What's up, Nick?
Listen, man.
I see you chefing, and I see everybody else that gets those plates. What's
Yo,
up?
Nick said by June he gonna have his dad body right.
Let's go,
Listen,
Nick.
I gotta start working on my dad body. Damn, that's what it's doing.
Listen, dad bods are it.
I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna go get me like 5 double cheeseburgers and you know what I mean.
I
And work on my dad.
want to go to the end zone get a steak and cheese
You
right
know, he's
right-
thinking
right
cheese
there.
right now.
That
Go
H&T
get a
chopped
nacho
cheese will do
belt
your
grinder.
body good.
Yo, we send y'all down the wrong direction right there.
Yo, listen.
You gonna eat this chocolate cheese your back, nothing tomorrow. Yo.
Yeah.
Like, shit.
Yo, for real, you
Yo,
ain't
yeah.
got
And
nothing.
I heard on the radio like, yo, I could be adding that body. Nah, man, don't listen to us.
You gonna be in the
We
bathroom.
trying to make
That's where
ourselves
you
feel
gonna
good.
be. You gonna be in the
Everybody in
bathroom.
the gym tomorrow trying to get their weight up.
Nah, yo.
Listen, we're gonna end this off, man. It's been real, man. You know what I'm saying? We got
Yo.
Cilago over here.
Break down, man.
You know, we got Nurse L over here. She's in the building all the way from Cranston.
My girl.
We appreciate you coming in.
And
We
she's
got
such a
DJ
vibe.
Breakdown in the back, man. He about to break it down for us, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all coming through. We appreciate the content. We appreciate all the comments in there. You know, we're going to keep the comments going. We're going to keep the live going a little bit. But listen, we appreciate y'all. Y'all come and check us next week, man. Dr. J House Call in the building.
Hey, 92.9. Let's go.
92.
Yo, Marcy, you over here? Ain't no fucking way you 190. Get the fuck out of here. Like, you trying to, like,
Yeah.
She bigger than,
Yeah.
she bigger than some dude.
Yeah.
Yo, 190, yo, you on the block. You don't want no block, nigga. You used to be a basketball coach, nigga.
190, he coming through 190 on motherfuckers like,
Ain't no fucking 190.
coming through 190 on motherfuckers like, what?
Yo, what up to my man Kuda? That's great. Y'all
Hey, yo.
check your DMs. I sent you my number.
Alright, it's late,
and we
man.
need to
I want to go
go.
on them Biggie parties, nigga.
Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to 95 North Boutique.
Yo,
My
where?
guy straight out of NYC. What's up?
Yo, we gotta hold a Biggie party. What do you want to do?
Nah, yo.
Let's go.
Where's the shit?
I already got 2 DJs on deck. They trying to do something for real.
Hey, yo.
Wait, now you trying to come? You trying to come?
Where?
Not tonight. No, what is that party tonight?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I'm ready for it. 'Cause
Was it tomorrow?
I got my ponytail. Yeah.
I'm supposed to go with Hartford. That's why I was trying to plan.
Oh, Harvard?
I'm okay.
That's what it's at, Harvard? Oh, there's gotta be a Biggie party tonight. This weekend, son.
I'm always ready to stunt. I'm always ready.
Yo, I need your help though. Like, yo, alright, I'm gonna tell my age, fuck it. I ain't saying, please you gracefully. Yo,
No.
April 13th is my 40th, yo. I gotta throw some dope.
When is it?
April 13th. Well, it's supposed to be on Thursday, so I wanna throw something on that Saturday.
What you wanna do?
I want to add, like, tell you, you motherfuckers don't show my party. I'm playing nothing but
Well, we
Super
want to
Cat.
do that though.
Super Cat, that's hot.
I know. Well, it's gonna be the best Super Cat forever, nigga.
I don't care. That's hot. I'm with it.
They're fucking
I'm with Super Cat all
She
day.
got the wagon
Nah.
now, huh?
But now I want to do
Nick, you
something.
so stupid. Where's my oxtails, my guy? I'm trying to maintain, okay? Even my trainer right now, my trainer, she's got me doing like some real
Those like 45
weightlifting.
minutes,
Like
right?
we're trying to maintain right now. We're trying to maintain.
Yeah, hell yeah, it is.
30 minutes, 40 minutes?
It's 45 minutes.
45.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, my brother, girlfriend live out in Princeton. Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Y'all, I appreciate all you guys that tuned in. Please like, comment,
Take that
share,
ride to Monday night,
subscribe, all
folks.
that. I appreciate you guys tuning
Backing
in.
up the line.
We here at
Yeah, we still got 10, we still got 10 strong. We still got 10 on live strong.
It was
What's
a
the
vibe.
411?
It was a good vibe.
Hey, yo, Bob, man.
So stay tuned for next week, yo. Next week,
Do your thing, bro.
next week,
Say what up,
we got
Doc.
100 bars coming in.
Look at him.
100 bars.
Look at him go. Say what
So
up,
all,
Doc.
so all y'all, so listen, Dr. J in the house, put your bars up for next week. Got a guy coming in, he gonna spit 100 bars, no curse, nothing. Get your 100 bars together, fellas. Get your 100 bars together. All y'all people that's out there think y'all rappers, get your bars together for
Baby
next
right
week.
here. When I tell you, this chick is such a vibe. And she don't drink a white claw.
Yo, Oxel coming soon, he said he got you.
Talk to me. She is. I'm about to put her on.
Breakdown of the crib.
We're gonna talk about it. Look out for it because she's coming on to Unsexed Live. Like, she's coming on. We gotta come in like real raw and uncut. I know you guys have been.
There it is, yo.
You guys have been.
Stop, boom, my dot phone connected to my zip, boom, my beat phone connected to my party,
Look out for my girl. Their girl, she's coming through. Yo, I'm gonna have Lisa on air.
Dun, 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 dun,
And
dun,
can
dun.
we talk about bondage? I got a rope bunny for y'all. You don't know what a rope bunny is? You know what a rope bunny is? I got a rope bunny and a rigger. If you don't know what it is, fuck around and find out. You know what, fuck around and find out. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We on Facebook, we on YouTube. Let's go. Unsexed, running it up. Classy, sassy, and a little smart ass. I'm gonna take y'all soon. Love.
Yo, I do have to ask though, like, yo, is this like a cross episode or is like gonna be a
Nah,
song?
she's gonna be with me.
Okay.
So, you know,
Make it one
she's
show.
gonna be here too. So we about to, well, that's what I'm saying. We about to bring this into like this day. You know what I'm saying? And she's gonna do more like music on Sunday because we can't do her raw stuff. But we're gonna do a podcast raw, and then
So
do our music thing.
so Unsexed is gonna be filmed off location elsewhere where I can get into my raw rigging, right? I can get into my raw shit and I don't have to be censored.
Christina Torres, what up?
We're gonna take my son. I don't want to get rid of Sundays. I love it, but we're gonna do that more music centric, music focused. I don't still have my
All
commentary.
that is like, I don't live in New England no more. So what I'm saying is like, yo, I don't want to do the same show Thursday and Sunday. You know what I mean? If y'all,
No, absolutely
Not the
not.
same show. This is definitely gonna be the 411.
Okay, y'all might as well just like Voltron it.
This is gonna be the 411 forever.
Let's go.
That's that Biggie Smalls, man. About to cut it off. What's the 411? Let's talk about it. Let's go.